Hello, testing. I think that music's a little loud. Just a little. Up to Never, Never Land. All right, I'll be in the garage in a minute. Woo! All right. I'm going to get my TTS hooked up real quick. Hold on. Liberty, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, hold on. Need to, shit. I got Frosty on. I was doing some tests with Frosty. I wanted to see, like, kind of how Frosty's UI was set up. I needed a little bit of inspiration for my own little bot. But I need to get my motherfucker in the cloud, bro. It's connected. I got to figure out how to get the auto refresh tokens working right so that I don't have, so that it just does it. But I don't know, something's up. My local bot works fine. The cloud one it works, but I don't know. So Stream Buddy. I'm just checking all my live channels real fast. I would love to be able to go live on TikTok, but for some reason I'm having a fucking issue with the TikTok live studio. Well, I can, but like I said the other day, I need my phone for other things, right? I like if I go live on my phone, how do I do what I'm doing right now? You see what I mean? Like, how do I do this? How do I manage this without my phone? Right? I can go live off my phone, sure, but I cut moderator access to Twitch, YouTube, all of the other channels, just so I can be live on TikTok. You know what I mean? It's not worth it that way to me, because like I lose a whole fucking device just to do that, when like I already have multiple cameras and an OBS setup that should be able to do it, right? You know what I mean? So like this doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. Like I've tried and it's too frustrating. Well, I have the tablet, but the tablet is slow as shit because it's like a Samsung A fucking 30 or some shit. So it's really, really super slow, and I use it for other things. Like it's like an extension of this device. You know what I mean? Like, so I can have my timer and my workout and my things up here, right? And then I can always have my chat and my portal and Twitch and control to my music and stuff like that on here, right? So that I can just like quickly go over. Like I split my tablet screen in half, and I'll have my workout and I'll have like my timer up in like a little window, and then like I'll have like maybe a copy of my stream or something. I usually have it filled up, right? It's in use too. Everything is, man. Complicated fucking setup. There we go. I got music on YouTube now. But yeah, I mean, I would love to be able to go live on TikTok just from the PC. And I was telling you the other day, Liberty, I almost have a way. I just got to work out the audio, right? Because like, then I can just go, use my other PC to go live to TikTok only through TikTok Live Studio. And it would be as simple as just getting a OBS as a virtual camera. Then I have to figure out how to get that audio from OBS into a proper source that TikTok Studio can capture. It's like, so, and then I'll be set. Like then I'll be able to go live on TikTok Studio, and I'll be able to monitor my chat from here, and I'll be able to split chats, and I have TTS on here, which is Stream Buddy. Is an amazing app. Okay, I'll tell you, Stream Buddy is awesome, dude. It doesn't work with TikTok, but it does work with Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. And you can connect all of your chats, and like they all come in one place, and like it also gives you TTS, and it runs in the background. No, I'm not going to use his computer. I'm not. Add another computer to the mix. I don't even know if that's possible, bro. He's a triple PC stream setup. Yeah. No, I mean it's funny. Like it's totally a feasible option in certain situations. I'm sure. Just I'm not gonna do it. It wouldn't work for me. My kid's computer is in his room. And like, I'm not gonna we both have desktops. You know what I mean? Like, we don't roll laptops, bro. I don't go down with that garbage shit, dude. I need a fucking PC, dude. Like, laptops, unless you spend like thousands of dollars on one, and I mean like 5,000-6,000 or more, right? Like, you're not gonna have a great one. You can get for like $2,000, $3,000 what you could probably get in a $6,000, $7,000 laptop in a desktop if you built your own shit, right? Like, dude, laptops are so overpriced because of the compact design, and also on top of that, cooling will always and forever be a fucking issue. You can't convince me otherwise, right? Like there's just no fucking way, right, that you can provide the same amount of cooling capabilities that can be provided with desktop open air space. And you know what I mean? And being able to pack like 9 fans in a unit. Can't achieve that type of cooling without a goddamn desktop. You just can't, dude. I don't believe it to be very possible. I mean, like I said, if you want to spend a fuck ton of money, like you can build a pretty cool laptop, right? But it's gonna cost you a lot. I mean, a lot, especially to play the games these days. And if you're a streamer or you want to create any form of content whatsoever, that means that you're gonna have to be able to record and play games at the same time, which is huge demand, especially if you want to do 1080p at 60 FPS, right? That is so demanding, dude. 4K? Oh, fuck, dude. You're looking at $20,000 rigs, man. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, no joke. Like, to be able to produce good quality 4K stream content, like, you're looking at a huge price tag on that machine. Like, but, I mean, that's the great thing about tech, man, is that there's always some kind of way, and like, if there isn't, something can be done. Yes, but I don't know who can receive it. But yeah, you can do it. I think Twitch is like playing around with higher bit rates as far as what, kind of stuff they can actually receive. But yeah, you can. Sure, why not? I mean, you can record in 4K. Like, you could stream in 4K if the network could take it. Yeah, why not? Same difference, just, broader picture, right? You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, you can. I don't know. I don't know if any services that you can do it to, but like, streaming from like a device to another device, this is what I mean, right? As long as your network can handle the traffic, then yes, you can do whatever you want, right? But like, you gotta have the capability to be able to do that. Both computers, both things, encoding, decoding, needs to be able to do what it can. That's why Twitch like locks bitrate at like 6K, because anything over that, even though like you can pump out like maybe 10K bit rates and be fine, but some people might have a problem decoding that. So more is not always better. Higher resolution, higher FPS is not always better. I mean, it makes better like recorded content, but like for live streaming, dude, I mean, come on, we all know that like it puts huge demand on your rig, and it's just not like, and like, not a lot of people are even going to be able to take advantage of the 4K that you're outputting anyways, or the higher bit rate that you're trying to produce, and so it just ends up that for your users not having a great experience. So it's just way better to keep within the parameters of the systems that are built, like I said, in a local situation, this would be a thing. Probably not over any streaming service that I know of right now do they support 4K, but here in the near future, they may, dude. You know what I mean? They very likely may. I mean, PC development tends to grow, exponentially, so it basically doubles in hardware capability. Everything, it's like way faster, way faster. All right, I'm gonna take a dab, and then we're gonna fucking do a light day, because my foot hurts, man. My foot hurts. So I didn't do cardio yesterday, and I did not do legs. Like, the arch of my right foot hurts really bad, and that like I compensate somehow while walking or something. So like, what, did you figure it out? Yeah, I wish there was a better way to figure that out, because it literally took me like, I was scrolling down, dude, for like 5 minutes, dude, 10 minutes maybe, because you can't just like go to the bottom, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't, the page only loads like so much of the time. So you gotta like really like dig. I'm kind of surprised that Twitch doesn't have a way to tell, follow numbers, right? Like without doing a manual counting method on your followers. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, 20th. Yeah, I have to say I should go back. I gotta count and see where you were. I didn't actually count. I was going to, and then I got up and I did something, and then I sent you that message showing you where it all shows up at. And I don't know. I don't think I counted where you were yet. I was gonna do it, but then I came back and like I think the PC had refreshed or I shut the browser off or something happened. So I got to go back and scroll all the way down until I find your name, right? And then I'd have to figure out and count. You're probably not that far up there though. Like, I wonder how many followers I had when you started following me. I mean, I want to say like maybe 300, like something around there. Because I had been, like I said, I had been trying for affiliate for a long fucking time. But like, so I had my 50 followers like long before you came around. But then I got a lot more after I became affiliate. So I'm not sure how many followers I had when you joined. That's why it would be kind of hard for me to find you in that list. It's kind of annoying that you can't figure it out. Like type in your number and like follower number or something, like Twitch has no way to figure it out. Somebody needs to make an app. Ooh. Not me, not this guy. Well, I don't know if you can. I mean, I don't think there's any API to tap into for that one, Definitely not the only ones that have like had this question though, because when I Google it, people are kind of upset. Hey, stop it. You gotta be careful what you say around your phone, Say a certain word and it starts listening to you. The one I don't trust. Fucker. It is nice though. Nice for making appointments or things like that because I could literally just tell my phone, hey, add this to my to-do list or put this on my schedule. Remind me, 2 days in advance. And it'll pop it into my calendar. All that jazz. It's pretty nice. Pretty handy. But then it knows us, man. Oh my God. Then we've given up all our secrets. Ah, fuck. If I had any secrets to give up, that's the point, right? We don't have any secrets to give up, so it doesn't matter. Nah, somebody found my secret files and came in and made a bunch of Twitch accounts with the names. I'm serious, dude. Like, do you remember that troll? Come in here, like, all my old addresses and shit, dude. Like, god damn, you guys are sneaky fucks, aren't you? Jesus. I mean, it's not that hard to find out where somebody lives. Like, if you have a name, if you know their name, then you can find out a lot about a person. I mean, my bad for letting it out there. Whoopsie. All right, what do we got today? Let me open it up on here. Where do we go? Come on, refresh. Refresh yourself! Oh my god, what happened? Did it go all the way up to the top of the chat? Oh dude, I'm gonna scroll for like days. It went all the way up to the top. I hate when it does this, dude. Usually when I like flip my tablet or something when it's oh my god, bro, this is so long. Okay. All right, today I'm taking it easy. We're gonna do easy weight, clean reps, get better, not broken. Deloads aren't weakness. They're how beasts reload. Blood flow, mobility, joint relief, maintenance, maintain technique, no heavy loading, no foot impact. These are my priorities for today. So we're gonna do back focused because I'm like behind, and that's the next day I'm supposed to be on. I haven't worked out in 2 fucking days. I've done cardio, but I haven't done any weightlifting because my foot has hurt. So I'm like, God damn it, you know, I just can't do it. So I can't really do the cardio. We're gonna do a little bit of cardio afterwards. We're gonna do battle ropes. No foot impact there, right? We can't. We got it. We got a way out. No excuses. See what I mean? Hell yeah. All right. Anyway, cat-cow, thoracic rotations, band, single arm pull downs, very light RDL stretch. Okay. Let's do it. Cat cow. Moo. Meow. That's how you do it, right? I have a feeling my wife's gonna walk out. What happened? Why did everything pause? Uh-oh. I really kind of thought my wife was going to walk out. She leaves for work about this time. Like, she's going to walk out here right now. I'm down here on my fucking knees. Oil check. Sometimes you just got to check some oil, you know? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's do our little thoracic rotators. Oh, we'll go. I think we'll go this way first. Oh. Now we gotta move this way so we can do. And honestly, you know, how much do you think? Like, you know, you should keep your toe pointed up in this. I feel like it actually improves the stretch. I mean, the body's natural instinct is to want to roll, which is still really good. I mean, this is actually pretty good too because we get it back here. So I don't know what's. I guess if you had somebody to help you, right? Like who could like maybe plant this leg and control this shoulder and, you know, like pull that leg down. And I mean, that's some way we can kind of do it ourselves as well, like this, because I feel like if you keep that foot up, it actually works better and you get better stretch. But it's kind of, it requires more effort than we can just do with our leg. Like it's, you have to have some outside assistance. And then we really get that stretch. I think it works a lot better. Oh, my fucking cats and their hair. Remember me. All right. Let's see. Straight arm pull downs, 10 per side. We should probably do more of those rotations, huh? I was like kind of holding. We're gonna go through this one more time, I think. We'll do the warm up twice. Let's do it. All right. That is kind of almost too easy, but we are just warming up. Sometimes I wish I had some better weight out here. Very light RDLs. Yeah, this rusty bitch. Yeah. Oh shit. Young ass, what's going on? Welcome in. All right. I gotta put my warm up on. I know I forgot to change it. We're gonna do one more round of all these things. Oh. Sporadic stretch. So I don't know. I mean, I think we're just gonna do like a stretch about 10 seconds instead of rather than like trying to do 10. I mean, that's what I did last time. Okay. So. That straight arm pull down. Welcome back. Why is it? Trying to scroll the dang chat for a second, dude, and keeps trying to close the app. Hey. Oh, shot back. You know, hey, I know maybe this probably isn't the problem with the kitchen sink, but like, dude, you ever used one of those little like for bathroom drains? It works great, right? Yeah, you like, it's like a 3-foot long plastic, like barbed fucking like flexible snaky thing, you know, and you just like jam that thing down your drain and yank it out, and it like, yeah, it's kind of like a snake. I mean, to me, a snake is like more like a mechanical bore that like goes in there, right? You know what I mean? But like this is like just a piece of plastic that's like a little flexible whip that you can get for like $2. Love you. Hey. But yeah, they're like, They're like a flat strip. They're like a flat strip of plastic, right? Like real thin, man. No, like a few millimeters, right? Maybe more than that. Like, I don't know, eighth of an inch. Thick, thin, right? And then they got plastic barbs that come off, right? They're like come up, and they're only like good for like a couple uses, right? I mean, honestly, really only one, man, because you don't want to grab that. Like nobody and then the barbs get all worn out after time and stuff like that. But they work great, dude. We get them by like the 3-pack, man, and every now and again we'll just run them down the sink, flush it all out a couple times, dude. After that, it works great. Anything deeper than that is going to be a serious problem, right? You know what I mean? Like, so because if you can't clean a clog 3 foot into your drain, dude, something's up. Something's up. Something bigger is the problem. Well, sometimes it's just time for a professional, unless you are as good as a professional, which not many people are, right? I mean, there are a lot of people that do know what the fuck they're doing and are capable of fixing pretty complex problems on their own. But hey, how'd you got your leg press thing, right? How are you liking it? I think we'll do one more set of these RDLs and then we're gonna be off to the races. I caught you yesterday a little bit, and then I came in just this morning, like literally as you were like, well, it's after 7, I gotta go. Later, and you were out. I didn't even have time to say anything. And I was like, shit, I just missed it, man. I had just woken up and got my cats fed and shit. And like, I was starting to get my morning started. And then I just missed you, dude. But yeah, I was gonna ask you about it. I imagine it went together pretty easy. I didn't imagine these things are very... Okay. Does it take plates? Or is it or is it a like some other kind of unit? Let's see, we got there we go. That makes sense. Fitness Mama J, what's going on? Look at the mail. I missed it. I'm all dancing by myself here. I think my favorite, I'll show you my favorite. First off, let's see what we got today. Is this working? Hey!
Home workouts. Workout in the morning.
Do ya?
Ooh, man.
I like this one here.
Yes. I gotta do a dice roll for you.
Wait. Let's go.
There we go.
Look at her go.
Follows get a dice roll if you don't know what these are. Of course, if you're following Celtics, you know what these are because you've got them too.
All right, we're gonna do. Let me get my exercises in chat here.
One that tells you how many seconds or reps. Wild card. 90 seconds.
Yeah, people find all their clips here.
All right. I'm gonna give you the opportunity.
You get the big screen.
Tell me what exercise you want me to do for 90 seconds. Yeah. I'm gonna do...
Oh, you got dice? I think I have those same dice. You know, I might actually. Let's see. I got a couple things here. Hold on. I got one, and then. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, here's my dice. I never use them. I've used them before. They're all right, but they're so it's got you got like one of your. This might be the same. Are yours the spree wild card? They look. I just saw they were green, almost about the same size as mine. And then this one is just like a single. Like it's just got a bunch of different. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's basically the same though. Yeah, I mean you got the same kind. So I have jumping jacks, push-ups, walking lunges, squats, and crunchies, and then a wild card, and then options are 30 reps, 20 reps, 30 seconds, 10 reps, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. So this could be pretty fucking intense. You get 90 seconds worth of push-ups? Damn, that's rough, right? Like, I mean, that's a whole minute and a half. And then you roll it again. I think we had a dice roll in the past. Then there's this one here. I should add these channel point redemptions back in. 10 push-ups, 15 sit-ups. Yeah, well, all right. So if you just, can you, here, I'll do it. I'll do it. You don't even have to. I'll spin the fucking wheel on myself. We'll see what we get. Hopefully we get it. Oh shit, you know what? I muted stream elements. Never mind. I'd have to go in and start stream elements. Can I do that from here? I wonder if I can log in. That's too much of a problem. Oh wait, there it is. It's there. But stream elements isn't going to tell me. What does it say? I can't see it. Burpees? I think that was 11 burpees. See, stream elements is muted, but the fucking shits, the elements still work. Alright, I'm not doing fucking burpees, just so you know. Hell no, right now my foot hurts. we're gonna do our workout. But yeah, that workout, that wheel has like 25 different exercises on it as well. And I think it's 1,000 points for people, or maybe 3,000. When I had my heart rate monitor on, I had my channel points tied to my heart rate. So as my heart rate would go up, right? As my heart rate went up, those channel points all got more expensive. Like if my heart rate was at like 160 or something, you'd have to pay like 90,000 points to make me do something. But then I kind of was just like, well, I don't know. I mean, you know, people were, I kind of got away from doing all the debts and more just like started focusing on my actual workouts, right? And like, I felt like in some ways, like having the channel point redemptions for debts was like causing me to have to take too much time away from what I actually was trying to work for, if that makes sense. So like, I backed off of all that and kind of stopped and really just started focusing on myself, right? Rather than like, because I wasn't really getting all that much traction on it anyways. And like, you know, I was ending up doing like a lot of stuff and like a lot of push-ups, which is all cool and great, you know, like I just let them accrue and then I would like pay them off on like Saturday morning or something, you know what I mean? And do like a big push-up stream. And like, that was kind of how I would do it, right? So like they would still build up as people would follow and stuff like that. Like, I think if you type in debts right now, I probably have a list. Let's see. See, we got a little bit of everything. The one thing I need to add is pull-ups. So, anyway, we're getting off track. It's all right. Today's deload, so nothing matters. Only that we get it done. 3 sets of 15 seated banded rows, slow tempo. You know, Stars was doing some rows the other day with this cable thing, and I liked the angle. And I was thinking, I wonder if I could do that here. I bet you I can. So I always use this. I'm not sure if I even tried them. But basically, we're going to tie off to up there and pull down here like this with the band. Maybe I might use my easy bar. All right, that should clear my elbows pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, so not much flexibility in that regard. Oh, I fucking hate this, dude. Hold on, I gotta dig one of these out at a time. All right. How is this gonna work? Let's see. Is that gonna be enough resistance? I don't think so. I think we need to double it. Whew. I'm thinking here, is this going to work out all right for me? That's not bad. What happened to our music? Did it just stop playing? It does that sometimes. We can just skip. Or you can just put a song request in too. If that ever happens. Anybody can put a song request in. Any mods can skip. So song requests are actually exclamation point MR, right? Media request. And then the link. Erotic to the bone, no doubt about it. And I am officially, just so you guys know, it's official. I'm fucking hook, line, and sinker, just like so many other people on that goddamn game, Ark Raiders. Dude, they made it fucking awesome. Like they it's a good one. It's a really good one. I've been just grinding, like trying to get whatever. Me and my buddy were just playing with free loadouts and shit, and like just learning the game, learning the map, And I think it's an interesting game. It's very unique. The PvP is interesting. Would you put in one of your songs? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, and if there's no songs in the queue, it just automatically queues your shit up. It plays from like a default backup queue. So if no user songs are in, it'll skip the current song. Shameless self-promo, hell yeah. Dude, so all right, I gotta give you some status updates. All right, my bot is actually like I've been testing it. Now I have kind of like two versions of this thing. One that runs locally that kind of crashes my computer. I just can't. I can't stream games and run it, right? Like, so I could run it doing this, but it's extremely verbose, right? There's a problem with kind of like the Olama models. Google Gemini is pretty damn good about keeping things short. Hey, heroes come in all sizes. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just... It's cold up there in Canada, you know. What can you say, man? The further up north you get, I mean, the earlier in the morning. You said you already got snow, right? We haven't seen snow this year yet here. I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really even looked up at the mountains lately. But, yeah, I haven't, we don't really get all that much snow here. Where we're at in particular. We're supposed to be doing, like, really, really slow negatives, and I think I failed really hard on the last one. The first one I think was pretty good. But anyway, so Robo Psycho he's working. I have him connected. I need to figure out a few small issues, and then I need to put it in the cloud, and I need to have a couple people test it in their channel and see if Robo Psycho actually like chats in their channel, and then also trying to get it to override a bot, like similar to how Frosty Tools does it, right? How you can, you know, you link your streamer account, right? And by linking your streamer account, then, you know, Frosty Tools then talks, right? And then if you want to link your bot account, you know, then you link your bot account, or I guess streamer account, right? Like, and then that would then allow either your account or your bot's account to respond on Frosty Tools' behalf, right? So I need to get it up in the cloud first, because there's no way I can have you guys test it while it's local, but I'll probably have a couple people try it out, maybe you and Electric, and see what there could be, because it's going to have a nice little user interface and stuff, so you can go in and put all your settings and pick through, you know, various, you know, personas that I have created, and maybe, you know, even make your own or edit the current persona, similar to how Frosty Tools is with the persona system. But mine, I want it to be a little different, you know, and just do different things. If a little bit more, you know, more actual commands, right, to be executed. Frosty Tools doesn't really have much user interaction other than, like, you know, it's all automated responses based on events, you know. Like nothing is actually like responding to real chat commands so much, right? They do have a few commands that you can execute, like, but it's all commands that are tied to those event responses. Oh, somehow the music didn't play. We were not on 4 seconds. Kind of an awkward, I'm missing the band that I actually need, I think, for this. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Gotta get my hair out of my face, dude. All right. What happened, dude? Did it not play your song? I wonder why. Huh. Try this. Let's see if it just skips. Oops. No, for some reason, I just don't like those songs. Let me try. Huh. Yeah, oh, it's a playlist, dude. That first one is a playlist. You can't do playlists. What's the second one? Is that an actual song? Yeah, the second one. I don't know why it didn't do the second one. I'm not sure. I mean, it's obviously not like, it just doesn't like it. I don't know why. I hate how it doesn't respond with like an error or, oh, well, it probably is, dude. I muted Stream Elements so I could shut it up for a second, and I never turned it back on. It's still hooked up to the chat. That's why we're not getting error messages. I'm like, what's going on here? That's why you notice how Stream Elements isn't chatting at all. All right, we're switching it up now. We got Lever Rose. Maybe there. is one of my favorites. Let's see. You can do it this way and hit inside. I might do that. Or maybe if I come out here, then I would shift. I think we'll hit right here. All right. Dude, I gotta figure out how to do better on TikTok, because it's just like I had problems with doing it from my PC, and I can do it from my phone just fine.
Oh, temos um seguidor. Grande Thiago, muito obrigado, meu. Muito obrigado.
I kind of use my phone.
Everything is cheaper than one. Yeah,
during the stream, you know?
That is true.
But yeah, I want to get back on the TikTok. I just need to sort it all out. A lot of stuff. Plus, I think maybe I could try it like this. I could just. I believe OBS is connected to TikTok, so I might be able to just stream directly from OBS. A third stream might do just fine. I could just copy the YouTube stream, make a vertical stream of it all for TikTok. I don't know what's better, right? I've heard Synops was saying that the vertical stream layout was kicking ass for him on YouTube. So hey, Liberty, that might be something for. Well, I don't know if your computer can take it though. Shit. You out of here, bud? All right.
Yeah.
Love you. I'll see you after school. Okay. Bye. Because I was talking to Synops yesterday, or maybe the other day. I don't know if it was yesterday or the other day, but he was saying that running the vertical stream layout on YouTube was doing really good for his stuff. But he's playing games as well. He's doing a little bit of different stuff, right? His fitness stuff, I think, is mostly on Twitch. I don't know. I'm not sure if he does his fitness stuff on YouTube or not. But all right, let's go. We're gonna do. Why is it? I may need to go and unmute stream elements or something. Something's going on with it today. Being super annoying. Not playing songs. Again? Did it just play this song? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh. Shit. You put one in and I skipped one. I might have skipped yours. I don't know. We got music, though. I know that. It's all right. You can put it back in. I don't care. Ooh, Liberty. Hell yeah. I just missed this stream this morning. Did you just do cardio or did you actually work out? All right. Other side. Right. Oh man, I think that was 12 on each side. Oh, yeah. I haven't had a good, deload week in a while. I just kind of realized, and my body really told me, like my elbows were flame, right? Like my forearms just like, and even I'm still like sore, like I don't know, it's just I'm not so much anymore, but like my forearms have just been getting fucking brutalized lately, man. Like, I mean, they're fucking looking chunky too. Like, I've noticed them, like, they're huge, like way bigger than they used to be. And I don't know if it's just like a lot of the work I'm doing, or like, I mean, I've been doing a lot of, like flies, big rows, big single arm rows, like 100 pounds for like 20 reps, right? Like, with straps and getting a little bit nasty if I need to, right? But like with a single arm row, I mean, why can we not get nasty? You know what I mean? Like, if somebody can give me a good valid reason, I mean, look, we don't have to like jerk and all that shit, right? But like, we can twist and we can find connections all over the body when doing a big, single arm row, right? I mean, it's like one of the most connected movements that we have, right? Like what? I mean, we can do a lot. They're gonna, the damage comes when we start fucking, like jerking weight, right? Where things need to be smooth, always, right? That should always be the case. We can be explosive, but like, explosive and controlled is different than jerky, so we get away with some stuff in certain exercises. Like, you can't get away with as much on bench press, right? First off, if you fail, the weight comes down on top of you, right? And then second, the body's just not really designed to be twisting while doing things like bench press or things like squats or, other shit like that, right? Whereas like with single arm rows, fuck, dude, like there's a whole world of range of motion. You know what I mean? Like, so, and different angles and all this shit, right? So really just like slight little changes here and there, pulling with the pinky as opposed to the thumb side of the hand, right? Flaring the elbow or tucking the elbow, and anywhere in between. It is going pretty good, man. The website's coming along. I've got recipes up on there and shit now. I got templates up there. I need to work on the database so that it's permanent, right? So, and then once I get things permanent, then I'll probably be able to like lock a few things behind a paywall, right? Like a little monthly membership of like $5 or something while I develop. And then, it'll be totally worth it for people. And I just need to figure out how to promote it once it's all ready. That'd be the time to like buy some, ad runs on like Facebook or TikTok, push your website, you know, make a good little ad banner, run some tools, right? Get some handy little calculators like macro calculators, body fat calculators, you know, things like that you can share on social media that bring people to your page. Oh, you use like Stripe payments or something. Fuck monetization, right? You don't need to monetize anything. Like you just go out and run your own ads, right? Like pay for some ads on TikTok, pay for some ads on Facebook, pay for some ads on YouTube. At some point, you're gonna have to put something out to bring people in, you know what I mean? But before that happens, I want to do thorough testing and stuff like that, you know? And, you know, you can always test the waters too, like I said, by making a side application that brings people to your website for free. That's some kind of useful tool. Like, I've made a plate calculator, body fat calculator, macro calculator, what do you mean? If people pay, no, that's where you set up the Stripe payments, right? Monthly access. You pay me monthly to continue using pro features. Like, just like you would with any other service out there, right? You know what I mean? You don't buy a website, right? You know what I mean? Like, you buy access to it monthly, right? You can maybe get into the members area and other things for free, right? But like, ultimately, yeah, you need to make that's how you'd have to do it, right? That's how I'm gonna try and do it anyways. What do you mean premium? Is it a premium? Oh, a freemium business plan. I mean, there could be in some regards, but like that's where, you know, you have to monitor costs closely, right? Like, and you know, just have gates in place so that, you know, you're not giving too much away for free. You know what I mean? But, I mean, you have a member, so what you do, basically you make authorization between back-end YouTube or back-end of like Google or whatever you're, you know, using, right? Like I'm using Firebase. And so I have my websites on Cloudflare. That's the hosting service. And then I have all my authorization and my database and all that stuff is on Firebase. On Google, and I have the pay-as-you-go plan, which is like, I don't know what they call it, but it's like, you know, you have to have a paid account in order to do certain things on Google. So in order to run applications on my website, I have to have I think it's a Spark plan or something like that, you know, at bare minimum. And so that's like pay-as-you-go. So they don't charge you unless they need to. So like, you know, I use my AI on my apps and stuff like that, you know, and like over a couple months, dude, I've built up like 10 cents, you know, like by doing token calls on the AI. So it's super cheap for me. Multiply that by like 1,000 users with heavy activity, not so cheap anymore. You know what I mean? Like, so, but how quickly are you going to get there, right? How much are you willing to spend in development? I mean, as the developer you are, right? The one, is your community gonna, you know, support you? You know, there's Ko-Fi. There's all kinds of places that you can offer people things through. It's just a matter of how much time are you willing to spend on it, right? It all takes fucking time, doesn't it? Yeah. Dude, it's almost overbearing at sometimes, right? Like, but yeah, I just got my website fixed the other day, kind of. Like I had some issues. Somehow I accidentally put .md files in my Gitnor, and it wasn't putting fucking MD files to the GitHub anymore. And for like the longest time, my website wasn't updating properly, and I was just like bashing my head against literally like almost against my keyboard trying to figure it out. And finally, after like about 4 hours of just like digging and digging, I figured it out. I'm like, fucking Gitnor. Bullshit, dude. I think fucking Cursor fucked me on that one. Like, I don't know how the fuck that happened or when or what, you know, like, I'm usually pretty on top of that shit. And like, but, yeah, in this case, whew. Thank God for GitHub, dude. I mean, the GitHub allows me to develop fearlessly, pretty much, man, because I know that I can always roll back to like a current good state. Right? Like, without GitHub, dude, I would be like, fucked. I wouldn't know what to do. And the website pulls directly from GitHub, so anytime I push to my main, it just goes. These are really light, but it's okay because today is about being light.
Okay, go.
All right, bud. I'll see you after school. Have fun. Oh man, I think that was only 12. Hold on. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did 15 over here. All right. Okay, what's next? Straight arm pull downs. I feel like I should do those over here. Go back in your hole. All right. Fuzzy Ranger, good morning. Dude, it just does not like, I wonder if I, did it actually work this time? I thought it didn't work. Hopefully that camera's not frozen. What do you think? You think I have good luck? Let's see. Hey, we got good luck today. The camera gods are on our side. All right, so I'm gonna put some weight on here. I don't know how much, probably not very much. Oh, let's see how this feels. I don't know. I don't know how much I should do. We need to do, what happened? $15 to $20. So we don't want. I almost feel like I need some more of these here. Extend my chain just a little bit. It's not really fully straight down. Like more of a weird fucking angle. Does work though. I just have to step closer to my machine and it comes right next to my face. Maybe up one more. All right. That'll work, but I think we're going to throw on another 20 pounds. Because it's really light. Oh, are you serious, dude? Jesus, man. That's fucked, dude. Oh, baby. Woo! That fucking burns. Oh, hell yeah. Cancel them motherfuckers tip, dude. That's fucked up. God damn, yeah. I'm glad they gave you a credit. Like, and they didn't try and, like, fight you on it, you know? I mean, like, makes you wonder, you know? Like, how do they monitor this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, how would they know? How would they know that a person's not just lying as well? You know what I mean? Like, not that I'm accusing you of anything like that. I totally believe you. But you know, it makes you wonder almost like, because if they were to just take everybody's word, it makes you wonder if almost this person's gotten complaints before. Right? You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, like as a business, right, you can't just take everybody's word for it either, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to do that, but like, at the same time, I mean, if you have an employee or maybe a third party in the chain that's stealing shit, you know, these things are hard to get to the bottom of sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why it's such a fucking shady thing to do, these motherfuckers, man. Like, it's fucked though, dude. Everybody's in a pretty fucked up situation. I just heard this morning a clip of Trump talking to Laura Ingraham, you know, that Fox journalist, host or whatever. And Trump said that America has no talented people, no talented workers. Like, he fucking said this, dude. Like, he wants to bring, you know, smart people into the country. Like, he literally was like, who in making batteries, they explode all the time, fires, this, that. Who's gonna take somebody off the unemployment line and just have them start making batteries, right? We need the smart people. Like, he's such a fucking idiot. Oh my God. And Laura Ingraham, good for her. She fucking called him on it, even though I fucking hate her too. But like, you know, even these people are just like fed up with this shit. You know, people that have been like supporters and tried to like talk him up and continually fucking throw fluff questions his way, and he still fucks everything up. We didn't start the fire. Ah. Oh man, dude, it like hits this burn. I think that was funny. Oh God. Dude, yeah, I know, man. I mean, I'll probably never see my fucking money. You know what I mean? Like I have the college that I went to was involved in a big ass lawsuit, and when I was going there, things they were doing with loans and stuff like that, they just basically said, you pay back everybody 100% of their tuition right, that they've paid. So like my credit score, along with wiping out all of my college debt, they completely erased my credit score. Like completely. Like everything. Like things that I had on my credit are there, it's nothing's there. I've looked, it's gone, dude. I have no credit. I had my credit score was like I don't have a lot of money, but my credit score was actually not that bad. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like perfect, but like 720 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, and now I've got nothing, dude. Even though I owed money and stuff like that, like, you know, and had some things go, you know, like we lost our house and all this shit. Like my credit score was still not too bad. I had done things to repair it, and well, yeah. So fuck me, I guess, huh? and now I'm just waiting, right? I'm waiting for all the money that I paid to be back in my pocket, right? Because that's what the courts fucking order. So I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. And I just don't know, dude. I don't know what to fucking do, dude. These motherfuckers won't talk to me. They tell me, oh, talk here, go there, do this, do that. And nobody knows. Nobody has any answers. If you even get any fucking answer on the fucking place, I'm just like at my wit's end, you know? Like these motherfuckers. And I don't even know, what does that do for my degree? You know, like what's that do for my degree? Is my degree like completely invalidated now? I mean, like, do I even tell people about my degree when I get, you know? So you ask me, the college system's a fucking joke, bro. Oh. But hey, good thing the Trump colleges were so successful, right? And they didn't get sued. Yeah. On a nation controlled by the media. It's a good song. No heavy load. What's that? Maybe 35s. We'll do 25 so we can get the extra stretch. And if that's not heavy enough, we'll just throw on the 10s. Let's just throw on that. Oh. We're only really actually supposed to do 8 here, I think. Yeah. No, I did 10. Whoops. Whoopsie. A bad name. Today is really just about staying active and mobile. Breaking a little sweat, but not much. After this, we got good mornings. Oh, I think we'll just use a bar. A barbell should be fine. I don't think that'll be too much. We'll see. If it is, I have a lighter bar that I can use. But I think the barbell should be fine. It's supposed to be banded here, but I don't really like banded good mornings. They work if you don't have anything else, though. They're not too bad. Fairly easy to do. I mean, you just literally fucking put a band around your neck and step on it, bend over and stand back up. Welcome back. We're still here. Still here. Oh man, my hands. All right, let's go. One more set of these. It's not too heavy. I like the range that we can get with these 25s, right? Instead of using like a 35 or a 45, you get a little more depth. All right. Dude, this bar is rusty, man. Need to like clean it up. Get some rust cleaner. I think I'm out. I gotta go get a can. Wonder if there's like I need to get like a metal protective spray. I gotta go down to the hardware store and look. I might have some clear coat that I could use, but I don't have any fucking rust cleaner anymore. I need to get some. Well, I got a couple wire brushes. I can clean it up. One of these days, dude, I gotta borrow my father-in-law's air compressor. Mine blew up. I gave it away, dude. Somebody snagged it for free, so I was gonna take it to the dump. My wife's like, well, while we're waiting to take it to the dump, why don't we just put it out on the street for free? Fucking thing was gone in 15 minutes, dude. Somebody's like, oh, it's free? I'm like, that's what the sign says. Take it, brother. It's yours, man. I'm like, the tank's got a fucking hole or something, man. But, well, he's like, I'll fix it. Thing's been fixed like 20 times, dude. Good luck. Maybe he will, you know? Could have just stripped the parts off it. I mean, a lot of the parts were good, like the regulator and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff's all worth money. I mean, it's good parts for free, right? Somebody who can salvage something. And then if they scrap metal, take the tank down to the scrap yard and get a couple bucks out of it. You know what I mean? Like, and best part, take it out of my life and off my hands for fucking free. You know, so one man's trash is another man's treasure, and how true that is, dude. The amount of people that are actually, you know, willing to take your scrap, you know, is actually pretty crazy. Like, dude, there's a lot of scrappers out there, especially here. Here in Oregon, there's a lot. We got a big metal yard down here. Night mask. Yeah, we're pretty much there. We're going there. It's still happening. All right, we got one more. I think one more set of these. I'm gonna do one more anyways. Just in the. I think the last one might have been the last one, but I don't know. I can't remember. We'll just make sure that this one is. Watch, I'll forget again. Let's go. All right, that was our last set for sure. That might have been one extra. We got good mornings now. Mr. Night Mask, how you been? Are you, remind me again, you are from, what cut you're from? Are you from France? Italy? I can't remember what you said. I think you told me you were not from the US. Well, I could be mistaken and maybe thinking of somebody else. I think the utopian downfall of the United States is a pretty big conversation around the globe right now. All right, this will be good for our good mornings, I think. And if not, I can use... I don't remember. Maybe you didn't. It might have been somebody else I was chatting with. It's totally possible. It's okay if you don't want to as well and haven't. I just think I might have been thinking of somebody else, that's all, if that's the case. Because I had a conversation with somebody, and I believe they told me they were from, like, France or something. But if that's not you, then that's not you. It's all good. I'm going to do good mornings. Oh, Priceless, what's up, man? Oh yeah, dude, hell yeah. Hey, you should get get your PC up and ready for gaming and shit. Did you ever get all those parts? Oh yeah, still saving. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, you know, by the time you can play games though, have you dude, there's that I just bought that game the other day, Ark Raiders. It's pretty fun, man. It really is. It's $40, dude, which is like cheaper than a lot of other games out there. So like, you know, and I think they've done a pretty good job. I mean, they got a lot of, there's not really any pay to win per se, right? Like you got to grind, but you could pay for like different skins and shit like that, right? But like all the cred and all the season rewards and stuff, you have to earn them. I believe so. I think it's cross-platform, bro. I'm not exactly sure what platforms it's all on, but I know that there's a cross-platform option, and it does support controllers on Steam. So I believe it might be out on Xbox and PS5. It's like 33 gigs, dude, and it's a $40 game. It runs pretty fucking smooth. I like it. I'm having fun with it. I have a couple issues with like little audio hiccups here and there, but like generally speaking, I mean, it's pretty clean. Running OBS and other things like on the side when I'm trying to play kind of seems to bog down my system a little bit, you know? Takes a little bit of those resources away and causes a little bit more lag. Sometimes it does some weird shit, but usually once the game's up and running and we're playing, it's fine, dude. I've had fun, dude. me and a buddy are playing. You can play with up to squads of 3, right? But like, even if you play solo, like a lot of people right now are like trying to be friendlier. You know, like it's kind of one of those games where you know, I mean, if you want to shoot on sight, you can, right? Like, but it's not. It's more about like getting what you need and getting out, right? Some of the bosses are in there. They are pretty hard to fight. You know, while a squad of 3 can beat one in the right situations, you know, they got to be pretty good. And like, if you were to get attacked, right, like it can be hard, right? Like PvP is not PvE. Connection lost. I'm gonna do my other set. But yeah, it's fun, dude. I love the game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There's another one that's also a fun one. It's free, and that's Arena Breakout Infinite. If you, you know, but that's not on PlayStation. That is not a PlayStation game. I wish, dude. That would be a cool one to be cross-platform. Well, I think I played for 5 hours yesterday, dude. I was hooked, dude. No, I haven't played it yet. We could get down though. I'd be down to play. I haven't played Fortnite in a minute. But I believe I do have it installed still. I hope I didn't uninstall it. I kind of went through a little spurt the other day, uninstalled a bunch of shit, but I don't think Fortnite was one of those games. I fucking hope not. Because that was like 100 gigabytes, dude. I'm pretty sure I bagged Call of Duty instead. Call of Dookie. Flushed it. I know I got rid of Call of Duty. But Fortnite, I think I still have it installed. Fucking hope so. If I do, we could play though. I would totally be down. The 7th. Yeah, like this. Are you talking about? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? The 7th? Yeah, the Call of Duty. Isn't it? There's a new one coming out, right? Or did it just come out or soon or something? I don't know. Man, I don't know, man. Call of Duty's cool. It's a fun game, but it's kind of changed, you know? Like, a lot of games have changed. And I'm just, like, no longer really interested in their fucking shitty stories, right? They build their games around, like, PvP, mostly, you know what I mean? Which is okay, whatever, right? Like, oh, shit, what's this? Twitch VCons. Welcome, man. Thank you for the raid. How are you? Look at that. Should I do some debt? I could pay off some of my debt. I should probably do some, huh? 20 crunchies. Let's see what else I got for debt. I would finish this, dude. I know, right? I mean, I do like... I go through phases, right? I have my whole life, you know, ever since I was like a kid, right? Where I like games, you know, I'll want to play like, you know, a good like RPG style game or something, and then I'll be hooked on like PvP, and I generally kind of get hooked on like one game at a time, and like I wouldn't necessarily say that's a good thing because it can take up a lot of my time sometimes, but like Yeah. I do love games. I love me some gaming. All right, let's do these crunchies here. I think we got more than just 20 crunchies though. Oh. I ain't done crunchies in a while, man. We gotta get back to ab work. Dude, I know when Gears of War first came out, I was not well. Like Crunch, when Gears of War first came out, I was able to hold my monthly ranking for the first game at level 300 plus, right? Like higher than level 300 for about 4 months, I think, straight. I went through like this like heavy Gears of War like phase, and then I switched over to Battlefield, I think, and started playing that Battlefield game. But yeah, dude, it's kind of gaming has definitely changed. Some games for the better. I mean, like a lot of games you won't ever experience, like Ark. I was talking about Ark yesterday, right? Like a game like Ark, nobody will ever get to experience how Ark was when it first released, right? That's just like no one will ever get that experience again. You know, like you might get like a brief moment of it, right? Like playing by yourself, you know, like have this like excitement, you know, but like as soon as you hook up with somebody who knows what they're doing, like they're gonna tell you everything you need to know. And like it like there's so much stuff about Ark, and like you'll never have to learn like everybody else did. You know what I mean? Like everybody else had to like sit there and like fucking experiment with all this shit, dude, to try and figure out what was what, and like, you know, it was like the game has evolved. It is no longer even close to what it was. And there's a lot of games that are like that, you know, like, I mean, they change over time, and just gaming in general has really just shifted, you know, like to a thing of like microtransactions and just copy paste garbage, right? Like you start to figure out after a while, you know, you play one Assassin's Creed, you basically fucking played them all, right? Because like it's all the same shit, man. Go help these people, do this, do that, right? And like, for what? Like, all right, what is my other debts here? Hold on. I'm gonna pop this up real quick. Spam chat. Oh my God. I fucking did that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was doing really good for myself a long time ago, and then everything just like fucking went to shit. You know, economy 2008 really fucking took my dreams away. Like we lost everything back then, but our house, my job, like all of it, you know, and not to mention it, like before that, right, like leading up to 2008, I had like nailed myself in the knee with a sledgehammer, right, and like I got in a car accident a while earlier before that, and so I had two of my doctors were like basically like telling me that I needed to get out of the trades because it was just ruining my body, right? My hips were never going to get any better. My knee was never going to get any better. It was never going to get the time to heal if I was continually working the way that I was and on my feet for 10, 12 hours a day in boots, rugged terrain, pushing heavy panels, driving fucking big ass forklifts, climbing fucking walls, and doing all that shit. 'Cause I did construction, right? I was a concrete carpenter for commercial buildings. We did elevator cores, big shear walls, external, like high rises and stuff like that. I was working on one job where we were doing a floor every 7 days. One floor every 7 fucking days, dude. We built like this whole fucking building complex, dude, like 10 fucking buildings down by the waterfront in like, you know, about a year and a half to 2 years, these massive like condo projects in downtown Portland right on the river. And that was probably back in like, oh shit, maybe like, well, maybe like 2004. Wait, what time, when did I start working? Fuck, dude, I worked for a long time. I was basically straight out of high school, right? I think I started working construction when I was 20 years old in the union. So I built fifth wheels and travel trailers for a while, for about a year and a half. And then got into the union as a carpenter. But in 2008, 2007, 2008, 2007, things started to like, you know, slow down a bit. And then like 2008, everything just fucking sank, man. It just took a big shit. And I think by, you know, everything transitioned, commercial work like literally evaporated. Our company, Howard S. Wright, went from like, you know, having like, you know, 1,000 employees to like 100 in the Portland area. And like, you know, a lot of them were management, right? To stay back and tie up loose ends and shit. While the, you know, the field workers like myself were lucky if we got to keep our fucking jobs even part-time, right? Which was the case for me. So I was working like part-time work and I was crawling around on my fucking knees. And like, I had gotten like a couple, you know, shots in my knee and gotten my knee actually drained like 3 or 4 times. And it was just so fucked. And my knee would swell up like the size of a grapefruit. And I did like, my hips were all fucked up. Everything was just fucked up. You know, I was beat up by the trade work, man. And by getting an accident that I got into when I was younger and just the hip problem that I've kind of had my whole life, right? So like, it just kind of, you know, walking around with all the ruggedness and that, all the uneven ground and, you know, all of that stuff, right? Like having this like weird imbalance in my hips, I think just kind of ultimately just ends up, you know, getting heightened, right? When I'm under controlled environments, you know what I mean? And I can work like, but if I, for example, like if I do this, right, this is what I'm talking about. Like with my hip, if I lay down and I lift this leg straight up and put it straight down, I get nothing, right? Perfect, smooth. This one, smooth, clunk. Like there's a clunk every fucking time. And it's like, it's almost worse if I come out like that. Like, it gets better, but it's like, there's just this like tight, you know, pressure and there's like nothing I can do, right? Like I remember going to a physical therapist when I was a little kid, like 14, 15 years old. And I was like, they were doing stuff with my leg and like, because I don't know, I like have like a weird dent in my leg and like I don't know if that plays a part or what, but there's something genetically like wrong with my hips, just in the ever so slightest, right? That just comes out to be a major fucking issue when I start working and walking around on rugged terrain for long periods and time, right? My feet get all fucked up and like, it's just rough, man. So I had to get out. I got out of construction, you know, the commercial side of it anyways. And then I tried to do my own business, run my own company for a while, which was okay. We were doing like big bathtub. We were doing these jobs all over Oregon, Washington, and Idaho where we would go in and like we would install a walk-in bathtub for like usually elderly people. And you know, it's kind of fucked up because the salesman would always sell them the world. Like the salesman would come in and be like, oh yeah, look at all these pictures, you know, your tub's gonna look just like this. But like the approved list of stuff that we were allowed to use was not like what they were showing on the pictures. So there was a couple times where like the customers would actually stand their ground and they would be like, no, this is not what the salesman told us. And we're like, I mean, this is what we have, but hey, let me make a call, you know what I mean? And like, I would call my guy and like, he would be like, oh, okay, we'll get that. Yeah, these damn salesmen, you know what I mean? Like, cause it's like, I'm sitting there like about ready to rip out their fucking tub, or maybe already have. And then they're seeing the fucking panel that we're about to install, a fake ass tile, right? Like, and it's like, it's not my choice. Right? This is my approved materials list. You know what I mean? The stuff that I'm allowed to buy and get compensated back for, right? This is what they tell me to get, you know? So like when it doesn't, when you go somewhere and like the client is like, no, this isn't what I fucking wanted. Like, why would I want plastic shit when I've got actual marble tile everywhere else? You know what I mean? So like there were a couple times where we actually had to go and get, you know, like some tile, order it. We'd have to stay in a hotel for like 2 fucking days. And it was pretty fucked when that shit would happen. It was really the salesman's fault in those cases, you know. Nothing that we had control over because everything that we were installing, we had to get approval for, you know, like, so it was just, it would put me in nightmare situations. But when it wasn't like that, right? When it wasn't like that and the people were absolutely happy to have their tub, like say, for example, a lot of the situations, most of them, probably like 60 to 70% of the installs we did were more a situation like this, where an elderly person or couple lived in a home that, you know, was kind of not well kept, right? You know what I mean? Like, because, and like their insurance was actually paying for this tub to be installed, right? So like we would go into these houses and these people were like super ecstatic to get this new tub installed, right? This was like 60 to 70% of our installs. Occasionally, you would get somebody buying the tub who was pretty well off, and they were the ones that would be upset. And these were installs that were sold by American Standard themselves, right? Like their salesmen were going out and making these sales. And then there was a guy that was like, out in Chicago or something, right, that like I got a hold of somehow through, I can't remember if it was like a Facebook lead or something. There's some contractor board somewhere, right? And I like sent him an email and, you know, he was looking for a contractor in this area, you know, and so we hooked up and like, yeah, it worked out pretty good. He was a pretty cool guy to work for. But then my transmission on my truck blew. And it was just a really bad time for all of that to happen. I had another job that was going on at the time, and that job was like falling through in a big battle with the client because he refused to pay for stuff. And like, he went through and like removed a bunch of fucking lead, right? You gotta understand what happened, right? We were working at this place, right? What year was this? Shit, I don't know, dude. Maybe like when I was working all this stuff, maybe around like 2012, 2000, yeah, somewhere around there, maybe 2011. But we were working at this place. I was actually a subcontractor, right? I got a subcontractor job, and like we went around and we put this like stucco siding, and we did this vertical cedar siding on this building. We had to do some crazy shit, man, because like we had to fur the fucking walls out because the building was like leaning over hard, like one way, right? So like Dude, we had to straighten this fucking wall, bro, because like the vertical siding on the side of this building just wouldn't fucking look good. So basically what we did is we built we like extended the framing and shit like out. We like cut a bunch of like weird wedges and shit like that, dude. And we did some wild stuff to this building, bro. And then we put like, it was crazy, dude. So yeah, that was a crazy one, but he went through and he started demoing. The owner started demoing all the stuff inside, right? And like, then he wanted me to take over a bunch of work, and I was telling him, I'm like, this is lead, bro. You can't be fucking with this shit. And he's like, well, how much will it cost for some lead removal stuff, right? And I wrote him up a contract, like perfectly. Probably lowballed it, dude, honestly. Like, I probably fucking lowballed this number. And he signed it and everything. And then when we went, we bought materials and all this shit, dude, and had it ordered and delivered to the fucking job. And then, like, he didn't want to pay. He's like, oh, fuck this. This is way too much. How can you charge me this much for fucking lead removal? It's like, bro, this is a multi-tenant building with occupied, like, people are living here. You know, and I gotta go and remove fucking lead out from underneath them? Like, dude, this is so, like, what it takes to remove lead is like, and then I left, right? And like, I was like, fuck this, dude. And I'm like, and I can't remember what happened, but I ended up getting a call from some lady at the city, and she said she was all like, and I had to go down there, right, and like meet her. Luckily, I was like working at another job, like down the road. We had like another project, and this fucking guy, the city walked by, right, and the lady looked at the lumber stack, like that was there, and saw she got the information to call me, right? I don't fucking know how, but she called me up, and she was from the city, and I had to go down there, and I explained to her. I was like, I showed her the contract, I showed her all the stuff, I showed her all the fucking disclaimers, the warnings, the everything, because I was emailing him and stuff like that, and like all this shit, and because dude, she was about to take my shit, bro, like. Because this guy went in and started demoing a bunch of fucking lead-based stuff without even fucking doing anything under occupied spaces. So like, he got nailed. I have a fucking lien out on that building for like, you know, $30,000 fucking dollars or some shit. But like, it's never gonna get paid. Like the lien, he just bonds around. It's fucking stupid, dude. Like. The whole legal system for all that stuff, like, it's way too easy for contractors to get fucking screwed. Like, that's ultimately kind of what happened, you know, and like this all happening when my truck transmission blew at the same time was just like a double fucking whammy, right? Because like the tub jobs were like one of my jobs that was like really doing good, but like when that transmission blew the fuck up, dude, I did not have like the 3,500 that I needed to fucking get a new tranny in that fucker. No, I was renting a truck to like finish up whatever jobs we had in the contract with him, and then after that, I couldn't do it anymore. And then we got these jobs working for banks, dude, which I would say never, ever, ever fucking work for a bank as a contractor. Fuck them, dude. Fuck the banks, dude. Fuck them so bad. Fuck them, dude. Like, no Vaseline, just fuck them, dude. Hey, fucking banks, dude. They will fuck you over 10 ways to Sunday, dude. Like, it is so horrible, dude. They are the worst clients to have, dude. Like, you would think it would be the other way around, but no. Because when you work for a bank, guess what you're working on? Foreclosures, right? What do they want to do? They don't want to put any money into those fuckers, dude. You know what I mean? Like, no more than they fucking have to. They won't approve jack shit. They will hardly pay fucking anything. They want fucking everything for nothing. Like, it is, they are sneaky fuckers, and like with the verbiage and the wording and their and like, because they'll make you sign a clause too, right? Like, It's like sometimes when you work as a client, as a contractor like that, like you as the contractor sign agreements as well, right? You have them sign your agreements, and sometimes they'll have you sign agreements. So like you're both kind of entering into legally binding agreements. And banks are ruthless with that shit. I mean, just look at credit score. Like, just look at the interest rates. Like, yeah. So all of that, man. I just didn't have a very good last 6 months of my company, and it was just enough to really just bury my ass, bro. So I just stopped paying my license and bond and backed out. It's pretty much over. I was gonna do some debts and stuff, but did you, Danny Bob? We'll have to play. Have you played it yet? Let's see. So we have squats 30, dips 15. Let's do dips. I'm paying my debts that I owe. I am just the whole point of today was just to kind of get out here and move, do something. Yeah, well, let me know, dude. We'll have to play. I'm down to play with you. Well, I'd be curious to see how it works. Right, I played just a little bit with my son, and that was it. All right, we got 30 squats and 75 push-ups and 20 burpees. I gave myself those burpees this morning. God damn it. Oh, okay. What is that? Is that my knee? My knee is literally creaking right now. I'm trying to figure out what this noise is. I'm like an old machine, dude. Like, I need some oil. Woo, yeah. I don't know how many squats I just did. I'm gonna say probably 20. We got 20 burpees to do. Well, let's clear our dips. Dips minus 15. Hey, did I already clear them? Oh shit. Oops. There. I mean to do that. I thought I already, I was looking at the old one up top still. Alright, so let's go. Squats. I'm gonna say I just did 20. You might like that game, Buzzing Ranger, too. I don't know, that Atlas Fallen. It's a pretty fun one. It's kind of like Hell yeah, dude. That'll be good. Yeah, you should be able to do it. I mean, how are you just running, are you testing your speed? Like, how are you testing your speed? What are you using to do that? Are you just on a treadmill and are you running for like a certain distance or what? Okay. Hell yeah. All good, Namebot. Work away. Take your meds. Miles, yeah, I got you. Miles. Yep. You find that works better for you than distance? I mean, I don't have a way to log the distance on my bike, unfortunately. So I have no freaking idea. It'd be kind of interesting to see how many miles I put on that thing. But I have no idea. I'm sure it's probably quite a few. I'm sure it's probably quite a few. That was 15. It's 45. Another 30, and then we'll be there. How long have we been on? 2 hours, 21 minutes. Nice. I've literally been screwing off, man. This workout is just, my foot fucking hurts, man. So I haven't done cardio. Been slacking on my workouts. For only like 2 days though. I also realized that I haven't had a deload week in a long time. So, in fact, I have no idea how long. So, yeah, man. I think so, right? Like, you're absolutely right. You know, like, I mean, crazy amounts of shit is like, I mean, unless you just like absolutely love doing it, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really, you know, I mean, at some point it's, you know, too almost, you know, not beneficial anymore. You know what I mean? Like, too hard for somebody to maintain. And if you're not really going to be like competing at top tier levels, then, you know, you don't really need to train to that full intensity if you know, because let's face it, man. I mean, the harder you push, the greater the risk, you know, like it's just kind of the truth. You know what I mean? Like the more stress we put on our body, the higher risk we have of injury. So people who are training for extreme competitive things, you know, that I mean, sometimes their training can be pretty intense, you know. I mean, I think too, as you know, they also oftentimes will have a trainer as well, you know, like somebody who's kind of like helping them, you know, and so to like try and do something like that caliber of training without having a proper training partner or coach, you know what I mean, like with you by your fucking side to help you and spot you and push you along and keep time for you and stuff like that, so that you don't have to think about that shit, right? Because like, think about it, right? If you're going to take a 1 minute rest between sets and that's the goal, if you leave it up to yourself, how long are your rests? If you have a fucking coach, then how long are your rests? 1 minute. I mean, if your coach is good, right? You know what I mean? Like, so if you don't have a coach, if you have a training partner, then obviously, you know, 1 minute rest might not be enough because you might have to alternate with him. But, you know, still, I mean, you know, you do what you can to keep your intensity up and keep things going and, you know, save the time. Exactly, yeah, to push them along and help them and push them and make sure and, you know, be able to, like, you know, have them do, like, you know, there's a lot to be said, right? Like, about staying in the workout, right? Like, staying in the zone, staying in the thing, staying in what you're doing, right? Like, even in your rest time, right? And so here's the challenge, right? So how do we truly stay in the rest time, in the workout, in the zone, in the rep, in the set, right? If we're having to set a timer, if we're having to, you know, if we're going to social media, if we're you know, talking about this and that with our buddies and stuff like that, right? Like if the things that should be on your mind are, what did I do wrong? How can I make that better? Breathe, right? Stretch, flex, keep the blood in the muscles, and go when my fucking timer goes off, right? Like, yeah, true, right? No, exactly, you know, and I mean, like, so people left to their own devices are oftentimes never going to be able to, very rare for people who are going to be able to, like, consistently be able to push themselves to the same extremes as if they had somebody training them. Right, like it's, and your knowledge also needs to be kind of up there as well, and, you know, self-assessment, right? Like, and like all this stuff, it can become clouded when you're under a lot of stress. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing those things, you might not see the things that are happening to your body, the mechanical breakdowns and things like that, like an outside perspective would. You know, oh shit, your elbow's flared ever so slightly right here, and that's probably what's causing you pain. You know what I mean? Like, so let's correct that and either lighten the load, or, you know, let's, you know, the spotter and help the elbows not flare, something along the lines of that nature. You know what I mean? Like having those cues. What you know, it can be really hard that we can envision our body doing the perfect thing, but our body can be fucking doing shitty work. You know what I mean? Like in reality, right? Like, it's like we all think that we could go and be like a perfect fucking flip, but like when we try, we all fall on our ass, or like 9 out of 10 of us fall on our fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, you know, we can envision us doing it perfectly, right? Like, we're like, yeah, look at me, I just did a flip in my head. All right, do it. Do it then. Then do it, motherfucker. Like, no, I don't think so. I just keep that thought. Black Ops 7 tomorrow. Nice. I can't remember. I think somebody was talking about David Goggins, right? And they were like saying that he has no like upper threshold or something. Like, I don't know what you mean by that, but he's got no fucking limit. He's able to like push himself further than like a normal human being because of whatever condition he has. It's like, okay, whatever you say. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe, you know, I have no idea what they're referring to, but like that was something they had mentioned. I'm like, I wonder if he does have something. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I mean, yeah, what, like, I want to see something here because I'm almost sure. See, bro, like the thing is do you want to see David Goggins, bro? Look, I mean, like is this not him? Like that's him, bro. Like that is him, like before, right? Like look. That's him. Motherfucker, like that is determination, bro. That is savagery and fucking absolute determination that got that. Like, I don't know where these people, like, you know, like, oh, David Goggins has no ceiling. Like, he's basically cheating. Well, what do you mean, dude? Look at his before picture and tell me that. Like, come on, dude. Like, dude, he's capable of being a fat ass, just like everybody else. I mean, and look, he didn't look like I don't know. I mean, he's just a chunky dude. 17 years old. He joined the Navy. Had no money. Was chunky. And became a fucking Navy SEAL. Huh? Pretty impressive, right? Yeah. He's. I mean, yep. And he came. He did it. He did it. You know, I was gonna try. I wanted to do it, but I had gotten into too much trouble. The way that they were doing things when they had like this points system, right? And like for every like conviction that a person had, it was like a point against them. You know what I mean? Like and so I had a few bullshit, more than a few. I shit you not, dude. Like I didn't start drinking much until I was like 18, 19 years old. We would drink out in the woods and stuff like that, but I was never really like, I would never really drink at my friends' houses and shit. Like, and, you know, there was like, I had friends that had older brothers and like their brothers would be throwing like a party or something. This happened 2 times, dude, at 2 different places. And then another time walking down the street, bro, in the middle of the night. I got pulled over by a cop walking down the street. They accused me of being drunk. They said that I wasn't. They said that I was. They wrote me an MIP and called my parents. I wasn't even fucking drunk. Like, I swear to God, I wasn't drunk. You know what I mean? Like, I hadn't been drinking. I wasn't drinking that night. But the cops said I was. They gave me a fucking ticket. And there was no proof, no evidence, no nothing, no breathalyzer given or anything like that. No blood work or anything. My parents came pick me up. Ticket was given. I was found guilty. Blah, 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 you know? Whatever, right? Like, bullshit stuff, dude. Then another time, at my friend's house. I was actually fucking sleeping, bro. I was staying the night there. Because I was out of my parents' house at like 16, right? Like I kind of jumped out, bailed away, ran out, fucked them, you know, and like so I was staying at my friends' houses and stuff like that, right? And like there was a few times where it was just bad situation, bad timing, right? My friend's brother was having a party and the cops came to the door, and I was sleeping on the couch and I was fucking half asleep, bro, and I end up getting hauled into the back of the car and fucking another MIP, you know? And then like just like another one that happened almost the same fucking way, right? Because people were always partying. And like I was just trying to go to sleep, dude, because I had to go to school the next day. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't living at my parents' house when I was like in my junior year of high school, you know. I was like out and like not there. Like gave my dad the big middle finger and told him to fuck off. Like, and that still hasn't really changed. Like I've always, yeah, me and him just don't get along, you know, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Goggins, dude. Crazy man.
I was just gonna check my dad now out there. And my voice has changed. Right, not a valid user. Who's not a valid user? Huh. What's up, man, everybody? Yeah, let me see what my dad is now. Oh shit, I gotta do 10 more, I have to do 30 more push-ups. I was walking through the hills and now I have to do 40 because of that. I know it says 85, but I've already done a lot.
Live forever. That was 20. We got another 20 to go, and then we're done with our push-ups. And I think that takes care of our raid debt, too. It was definitely added on there. Joe Workouts, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome in. I am Psycho. We are here in my garage. Kind of just not really doing much of anything because I'm deloading this week and I already kind of did most of it. So I'm paying off my stream deck. And I'm doing it slowly. It's my life. All right, we're done with the push-ups. I had 75 before. I was doing them and you guys came in. Oh. Got a new yoga mat? You got anything coming up? Are you planning any kind of run or anything? Let's see, we've got 10 squats and 20 burpees. Let's do the squats. Well, let's do 10 burpees and then we'll do 10 squats and then we'll do 10 burpees. Here. I don't like this right here. Dude. Was that 10? My hair. It's like, poof. Oh, damn. Burpees? Why do they suck so bad? Danny, bud, you gonna go eat some yeah. There could be some healthy ice cream. Well, I'll tell you how to make healthy ice cream. Here's what you do. You freeze bananas. Huh? There you go. Bananas. You put a little bit of cream, right, with your frozen bananas, or some frozen strawberries with bananas. Like if you put in like some orange juice or something like that, you'll basically make like a sherbet, right? You know, like something more tart and sour, right? Like, but dude, if you got a blender, frozen bananas, bro, with a little bit of vanilla, some sugar-free sweetener, and you're good to go, bro. It's good. Seriously, it is a way healthier way to make something that I prefer better, almost better than ice cream. And even, you know, like, or you could just take like even a scoop of ice cream, right? Like a quarter or half the ice cream that you would normally have, and mix it in with some frozen bananas if you really want that creamy flavor, you know what I mean? Like, but I think that frozen bananas make great. I chop them up. Like, I'll just chop them up, man, real good. And usually riper, not ripe, like one that hasn't quite turned brown. You know, you want your bananas to be pretty yellow when you put them in the fridge. Yeah, did you like it? I like that. Banana splits are okay. It's like they're all right. Let's do our squats. 1, 2. Yeah, banana splits are all right. Yeah, baby. All right, now we got 10 and we done. We're done with our debt.
If you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Yeah, so I mean, you had to eat it all. I'm gonna pass out now right here. Oh my God. My debts are done. Dude, what a day. I was supposed to do face pulls, I think, that we didn't do. And then I started doing debts instead. And I was like, well, we'll just finish off with this. We could also, if I wanted to do cardio, if I really, really wanted to, I could do some combat ropes real quick, but I kind of feel like being how I want to take it easy on my elbow, and we already have been out here for almost 3 hours. Whew, I think it might be time to play some games. I am actually quite hooked on Ark Raiders, so we're definitely going to be playing some of that today. 100%. I'm going to go in and go to the bathroom real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back, okay? Here, I'm going to take my phone. All right. Dang. We're definitely going to play some games. Oh, I should probably go. I'm going to go end the YouTube stream. For anybody who's on YouTube, it's going to end. Be right back. Twitch is staying.